Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're diving back into our MLB The Show Twins franchise, and let me tell you, things got interesting after that. A LCS heartbreak against the Blue Jays, losing Westberg and Aaron Judge from our lineup, and Joe Ryan from the rotation, was a tough pill to swallow. But you know what? That's the beauty of franchise mode. It's all about adapting and rebuilding. This offseason, we've been busy making some significant moves to get us back in contention. We're thrilled to welcome two new arms to our rotation, Shane McClanahan and Mike Soroka. Shane Woods is making the move to a starting role. And we're also bringing Mike Soroka into the mix to bolster our pitching staff on the offensive side. We've addressed the departures by adding Nico Horner to fill the void left by Westberg. And the legendary Mike Trout is stepping into Aaron Judge's spot. We've also shifted Matt Cromer over to third base. And to solidify our catching situation, we've brought in the highly touted Adley Rutschman. To add some depth to our bullpen, we've called up Chris Harris. This is a whole new look for the Twins, and I'm incredibly excited to see how these new pieces fit together. We're aiming for that World Series title, and this team feels ready to compete. Asterisk disclaimer: this content is for entertainment purposes only, and is a fan-created franchise mode simulation. All MLB team names, player likenesses, and logos are the property of Major League Baseball and its respective clubs. This video is not affiliated with or endorsed by MLB or San Diego Studio. Asterisk. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed this update, be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button for more Twins franchise action. We've got a lot of baseball to play.
Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with two strikes there.
Stepping in now, number 15. And there's ball two now. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out.
And there are two away now. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
At the plate, David Woods. Count is 1-2 now. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. And now here is Jeremy Pena. It lings off here in the bottom. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second.
Now it'll be Nick Gonzalez. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. On the ground to third. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Time now for a quick look at hometown Astros. One of the best starters in the game.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Jock Peterson will be next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff.
Hitters generally draw more walks than other guys. This is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Matt Country Boy. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Count 1-2.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball mid, then it starts.
At the plate now, Max Muncy. A ball and 2 strikes. Trout is off at first with 2 away. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the payoff pitch. Bounce down the third baseline. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home, and it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He's set the payoff pitch. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Into the box now, Owen Casey. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Christian Walker.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
And it's 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 21.
Stepping up is Diaz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting 7, The second
Now
baseman,
into the box, Kyle Farmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 2 out with a man at first. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got the count 2-2.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Standing in now, Nico Horner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run. It winds up just
number 15.
now to the plate, number 15. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be David Woods, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. And it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down. And with that, the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Cam Smith. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. So now to the plate, Jake Myers. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Woods is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Stepping in once again is Jeremy Pena. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Still 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nick Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. He's not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Number 15 is under it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, still down 3-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Grounded to short. He's got it. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
The bat.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Number 9. Matt, Country Boy.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Matt Country Boy. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you. They're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And that one got a piece of him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
At the plate, Owen Casey. And that one yanked just foul. Country Boy at second, Muncy at first, 2 out in the inning. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
As a look, now the pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Twins strand a pair, but they lead it 3-0. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Grounded back up the middle. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 8. Walker.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play.
And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman, Kyle.
At the plate now, Kyle Farmer. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that high, hard fastball.
They're now even at 4 apiece. Tapped out in front of home. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Lance McCullers is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Next to the plate,
In now is Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, number 15.
And now in the box, number 15. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The relay. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now, Jake Myers. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, number
Next
3.
up is Jeremy
Shortstop,
Pena. It was a walk in his last trip.
Pena.
Fouled off. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next to the Astros, the
Next to
designated
stand
hitter,
in is Nick Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here, trying to race those up the lead.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Hit well again. Down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Huge swing of the bat right there.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Astros get a run here. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, David Woods. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the upper deck. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Twins a 4-2 lead.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 9, Matt Country Boy.
At the plate, Matt Country Boy. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brandon Walter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. So now to the plate, Max Muncy shoots this one over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Owen Casey.
Now at the plate, Owen Casey. And right into the shift. Farmer picks it up cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. In the inning, lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Now to the plate, here is Christian Walker. He's working on a 1-for-2. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
batter, the third baseman.
Now to bat, Carlos Correa singled in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Diaz. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Two and two. Hit the other way out toward right field. Smith is under this one, one down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and up next, Nico Horner. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
number 15.
So the next to bat will be number 15. He doubled his last time up.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a troll or even an...
Again, as we flash you back to the middle innings, this was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. At the plate now, Mike Trout hit on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Twins forced to settle for one. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Twins are out in front, 7-2. Chris Harris is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in next, Cam Smith grounded out in his last at bat. One out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here it comes. This is popped up. Number 15 calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6.
And stepping in, Jake Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Set, and the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Matt Country Boy.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Alex Jackson is going to be asked to get things going. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Michael Conforto will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. Hit sharply on the ground. Farmer's got it. And that's the second out. So next to bat will be Owen Casey. He bounced out last time up. And the count will be full. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Once again, a 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They're on top 7-2. Alex Jackson will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind plate. Hobie Milner is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jeremy Pena. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Woods is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Trout retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So Brad Boxberger enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Austin Johns will try to get his club have a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
And batting, Nico Horner.
In now, Nico Horner. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Johns leads off second with nobody out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. to second for one, and that did on to bounce into a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
The 3-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Myers will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Austin Johns will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9 spot. Cole Sands is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. And it's fouled away. Skied down the left field line. And foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him. Next ball 2. The 2-2. To third. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 4.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
You know, Matty, tough to go down looking right there, especially in a long at bat. I kind of tip my hat to the fact that he didn't go into uber swing mode. He battled. He just got locked up. Look for him to have another quality AB. I think he's seeing the ball pretty darn big right now.
So he got him swinging. Carlos Correa becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made and the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. Minnesota get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dylan Reed gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Number 31 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Park this afternoon, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.